Hi, engineers. Here we're solving real coding problems for engineering interviews. By the end of this video, you will have two solutions of one of the most popular coding problem you could face during interview. So, let's solve another classic interview problem, plus one. We are given a large integer represented as an integer array digits, where each digits, I, is the ith digit of the integer. The digits are ordered from most significant to least significant in left to right order. The large integer does not contain any leading zeros. Increment the large integer by 1 and return the resulting array of digits. Let's rephrase it in plain English. Imagine the digits are written in a row to form a number. We add 1 to that number. If a digit becomes 10, we set it to 0 and carry 1 to the digit on the left. If we run out of digits on the left, we add a new 1 at the front. First, let's set up 3 example inputs so we can test them later. We create a variable named D1 as the list of 1, 2, and 3. Then, we create a variable named D2 as the list of 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the last one, we create a variable named D3 as the single-digit list of a 9. So, how do we solve it the beginner way? We walk from right to left and handle the carry by hand. If a digit is less than 9, we just add 1 and finish. If a digit is 9, it becomes 0, and we keep carrying to the left. If we finish the loop still carrying, we add a 1 at the front. Here's the code for the first solution. Let's create a function named +1 manual that takes one input named digits. Inside the function, we declare a variable res and set res to a shallow copy of digits using slice, so we do not modify the original. Next, we start a for loop that goes from right to left. We declare a variable I and set I to res, length -1. We keep looping while I is greater than or equal to 0. After each round, we decrease our variable I by 1. Inside the loop, we create an if statement. If res at I is less than 9, then we add 1 to res at I and return res right away because no further carry is needed. Otherwise, we set res at I to 0 because 9 plus 1 becomes 0, and we carry 1 to the next digit on the left. After the for loop finishes, it means that all the digits were 9 and turned into zeros. We return a new list that starts with 1 and then includes all the values from res. Now, let's test our solution with the variables we created. We write a console log of +1 manual of D1, then a console log of +1 manual of D2, and a console log of +1 manual of D3. When we run the file in the terminal, the expected results should be in this order. For D1, we expect 1, 2, and 4. For D2, 4, 3, 2, and 2. And for D3, we expect 1 and 0. Now, let's create a more advanced and concise approach. We will convert the digits to a big integer. Add 1, convert it back to a string, and then back to digits. This keeps the code short and readable. Here's the code for the advanced solution. We create a function named +1 bigint that takes one input named digits. Inside the function, we declare a variable n and set n to a big integer built from joining the digits into a single string. Next, we declare a variable inc and set inc to n+1 converted to a string. Finally, we return the list we get by splitting inc into single characters and mapping each character to a number. Now let's test the advanced solution with the same variables. We write a console log of +1 bigint of D1, then a console log of +1 bigint of D2, and a console log of +1 bigint of D3. When we run the file in the terminal, the expected results in this order should be the same as before for D1, 1, 2, and 4. For D2, 4, 3, 2, and 2. And for D3, 1 and 0. Now you're 1% smarter. The cheat code is consistency, so keep boosting your brain. Make it your daily routine, and you will nail your next interview. Same rhythm tomorrow at Code Crack Interviews.